Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Abdul Ghani. I'm a geriatrician, as you guys know. I have my practice here in New Jersey. I'm here right now in our office in Salem, New Jersey. The topic I'm going to be talking about today is going to be about elderly care and how families can take care of their loved ones at home. Um, as you guys know, elderly care is very important, and we all have our loved ones. It could be our parents, it could be our relative, it could be anyone, our neighbor that are in the area that we care about and we want to take care of them, or they are dependent on us. So a few things that I usually tell people about that is all about the important thing is planning for the elderly care. And As people age, they face a lot of issues, and it's very important that we are able to address those issues in a way that is safe for them and it helps them out. I'm going to mention a few issues, and I would love to hear your comments and suggestions of other issues that people are facing and see what we can do to help them out. So, the major issues which I find in my practice to be of concern is number one, the issue of their medical problems, which are like the high blood pressure, which is like diabetes, which is like um, arthritis, or like memory loss. So all those are issues that are related to the medical issues. A lot of people don't know how to handle those issues for them and how best to deal with them. So what I'm going to do is simplify the topic today and just talk about a few of the medical issues that people might face and the common solutions for those issues. The one of the main thing which I'll talk about today is number one, the nutrition. And it's important to keep in mind with the nutrition that we try to have a balanced diet for our elderly population in terms of having enough protein in the diet, staying well hydrated, number one. Number two, if they have any medical problems, properly following a diet plan that is healthy for them. A lot of times you see people eating a lot of starches or lot of carbs because the high glycemic index foods, which is like bread, rice, spaghetti, macaroni, is very uh, common, and they're not able to get a proper nutrition. So it's very important the diet plan is done properly. And with the diet plan, what I usually recommend is planning a healthy diet. So with a healthy diet, I mean there are couple of things which are important. The first part of the diet is the water. Make sure you take a proper quantity of the water for your age and your body mass index. The second thing is in terms of the proteins. Make sure you get high index proteins. So those are like the proteins that you get from fish, chicken, red meat, avoiding the proteins that are mixed with a lot of fat, which is like red meat mixed with fat, or sausages or bacon, which is mixed with a lot of fat. The third thing is the carbs, and with the carbs, what I usually recommend is trying to avoid high glycemic index foods in high quantities. So those are the kind of foods that will cause you to gain weight, number one, affect your sugars, number two, and affect your overall condition. So you need to make sure you get just enough carbs and not to overdo with carbs. So a lot of times you see people eating a lot of food with high glycemic index foods like bread, rice, spaghetti, macaroni. So that is something that you need to avoid. The second thing is eating more foods which have fibers like um salads and all those kind of foods that have high fibers is important, because one of the other things a lot of people face is constipation. So that's why a high fiber diet is very important. And the last thing, as I mentioned, is making sure you drink enough water. So, in conclusion, the main thing of today's topic on this one is nutrition. The main thing with the nutrition, as I said, is a balanced diet. The main thing about the balanced diet, which I recommend, is number one, having enough water, number two, avoiding junk food, number three, making sure your carb intake is limited, number five, getting enough proteins, number six, avoiding high fatty foods, number seven, having enough fiber in your diet. And the last thing which I mentioned to everyone is, depending on how you are and your blood work, I would recommend that you are on certain vitamins and minerals. So that is another topic which we can talk about next time. Anyway, I hope everybody is safe and healthy, and thank you for watching. And please do not forget to subscribe.